Hello, everybody. Good morning. Dr. Dan here. Um, I thought I might send you a quick video on a good question that Stephanie had here. She's basically wondering why her discussion post looks like this without spacing in between paragraphs. Because what Blackboard does, which can be a little bit frustrating, is sometimes it'll take your formatting and change it a bit when you cut and paste it from Word. And as a reminder to those of you that don't understand why you would put it in Word first, I have already suggested that you type out and save all of your initial discussion posts into Word. For one reason is because you might use information from those later. You might find that information valuable. That's one reason. Another reason is because Word will help you correct your mistakes and do a number of things before you post it. And then also, Blackboard can time you out. In other words, it can kick you out. It can stop if you don't have if you're doing other things while you're working on your discussion. And it might cause you to lose all your information. So if you're using Word, then you can save it as you go, and that will not happen in the future. Now, let's look at why or how we can submit these and avoid your document looking like this versus here is her actual paper, and you can see over here that there's clearly there's spacing in there, right? So here's what we can do. So this is how it looks here. Let me go ahead and just pretend I am her for a second here. So I have my initial discussion. I press reply. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'll go back to this so you can see what I'm doing. I will go ahead and I'm going to highlight the entire discussion post and copy and paste it, right? Well, one thing I've done, and sorry, I meant to, let me move it back the way she had it. So this is how she initially had it. And if I go ahead and copy and paste this right now, so I'm pressing Control C for copy, and I go over here and I Control V for paste. Well, you can see that it did not put those spaces in there, right? So here is one of the reasons why. And there might be other reasons, but here's one of those. And that is because, I will also send you another video on this, by the way, but that's because Word will automatically put in, if you look at, make sure I get this where the camera's viewing. If you look at this little thing here, there's a remove space after paragraph, add space before paragraph buttons. Those by default, many times it'll insert those. And so that's also what causes, if you ever notice in your assignments, sometimes you have extra spacing, let's say before and after a paragraph, which is also incorrect. So you need to learn how to use this so you can remove these things. So I remove the paragraph. Again, that was this one here, add space after paragraph. And then I press remove space after paragraph. So now it looks like this. And what I do is I manually put in an extra line, or excuse me, an extra space, however you want to say it, after each paragraph. Okay, so now what we have is, you can see I can put my cursor in there actually. There's an actual space in there. It's not again using this add space after paragraph button. So now what happens is I go ahead and, oopsie, I go ahead and I will again highlight the entire thing, press Control C for copy, go over here, Control V for paste, and there you go. Now all of a sudden there's a space in there. So when I press submit, scroll down all the way to the bottom, and now you can see that I have proper spacing. So that's how you do that. And while it can be a little bit frustrating, it's just something you have to do, right? So I hope this helped. I will also attach to this another video on further explaining how you can use, or how you can, I should say, get rid of that before and after paragraph button in Word when you're working on your assignments. Thanks a lot, everyone.